Tonight, we'll see the Boston Celtics as they play against the Washington Wizards here in Capital One Arena. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan with Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. A moment now to check out who's leading in the All-Star voting.
And a lot of fans and players interested to see how this thing all turns out.
You take a look at Dinwiddie. With the voting as it is now, it looks like he'll miss out on a spot in the starting lineup for the East.
Yeah, and not even in the top 10, but it shouldn't take away from what he's done this year. It's been a very good season for him.
And we'll keep you posted as the voting continues. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Outside, the wings are Brown and Tatum. Williams is out there with Horford, and it's Schroeder in at the point guard. And for Washington, in the backcourt, it's Dinwiddie and Beal. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Daniel Gafford. And it's Avdia in at the small forward. Beal the pass to Dinwiddie. And Greg, at this point in the year, if your system overall doesn't seem to be working, how much can you really change before the offseason?
Well, usually a system change would come with a coaching change, but sometimes it's not the system, and sometimes you just need a different voice. And keep in mind, you also have to evaluate that roster and find out if the players on that roster are a good match for the system.
Avdia with it, picked up by Brown. And Gafford throws it down.
Oh, great flow to that possession. Two players totally in sync with each other.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, thanks, Kevin. The Wizards head coach did talk to me a few minutes ago. We talked about which player was the biggest challenge tonight, and he quickly noted it was Jason Tatum. Coach said any clean look from outside, and he'll drop it in. Mid-range, three, it doesn't matter. Getting a hand in his face is a must-do for us. So Tatum can't be allowed to slip away this time. Guys?
Thank you, David.
Known for being a knockdown shooter, Bill has great confidence in his ability to connect from the mid-range.
Dinwiddie against Schroeder. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Boston shooting their first free throws of the game.
And one of the highlights on the season has been their ability to make free throws. How about 82% as a unit?
Well, his free throw shooting is something they never need to worry about. He doesn't even know how to go through a cold streak.
Now here's Beal. Last game out, we saw him pour in 42. 6 to shoot. Here's Gafford, and he makes good on the layup. Gafford's got his second bucket.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Dinwiddie against Schroeder. In the corner, Horford with it. Back to Schroeder. Shoots over Kuzma. And it's Schroeder missing. The Wizards have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Here's Dinwiddie, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Taking matters into his own hand.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership.
Showing that aggressive nature. Williams competes hard, doesn't back down, and he'll let his opponent know he's not afraid of the contact.
And now look at the teams that have shot the ball the best over the course of the last month. Number 1, the Wizards. In 4th, the Celtics.
And this is the kind of shooting these teams would love to have all season long. I mean, they've both been on a tear here of late.
And they're able to recover. Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. To the paint. Here's Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
Wow, you see how fast he got off the ground? I love whenever Kuzma rises up to throw it down.
Here's Schroeder. Good on the bucket. Schroeder's got 6.
No, but sometimes you don't need a haymaker, just a jab. You got to get those easy looks inside.
Beal against Brown. The shot by Beal, no good.
Man, when the ball's in his hands, that's as high percentage as it gets. It's just a fluke miss.
Now that he's attracting so much defensive attention, Greg, Brown is routinely getting others involved.
And how about his assist numbers have skyrocketed? And it's really not surprising. His sole focus is doing what's best for the team.
The Celtics with the lead. Some firepower from this offense tonight.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively.
Williams kicks to Horford. They get it back. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, he is a behemoth in the paint. Once Williams establishes himself, you almost have to foul it.
The Celtics shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. The first one falls. Thomas Bryant is checked in for Washington. Hachimura comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And Williams drops them both.
You know, he just plays with such tenacity on both ends. Williams is a rising talent who wants to prove he belongs.
To the inside. Here's Dinwiddie. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Schroeder with the ball. Coming off a solid outing against Portland. Now the pass to Horford. Tatum kicks it over to Schroeder. Lets it go from deep. Here's Williams. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Hachimura down low. Working on Horford.
You expect him to make those. They got to do more to get a hand in his face next time.
Now Schroeder. He has 6. Outside Williams. Jacks up a 3. And it's Schroeder missing.
Still plenty of time for him to contribute in this game, but it's a tough stretch he's going through.
Dinwiddie attempting. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It goes on Jason Tatum.
And textbook. I mean,
Celtics substitution.
On the floor for Boston. Outside, the wings are Brown and Tatum. Rob Williams is out there with Horford, and it's Schroeder in at the 5. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. That doesn't go either for Schroeder. Wizards trail by 3. Kispert wide open. He fires. It's good. This game is all even. Kispert's got 6.
Well, that's almost a sure thing when you leave him that wide open on the perimeter. I mean, that's his sweet spot.
Schroeder passes to Williams. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And one thing Williams has, a lot of natural strength. You can play him physical, but most of the time he's going to win that battle.
And you think of the superstars who dominate the game with their skill level, Chris, you know, like Steph Curry, Nikola Jokic, even Luka. Who are those skills superstars from when you played?
Oh, well, I mean, I tell you, for me, there's guys like Steve Nash, of course, my boys, shout out to my man Peja Stojakovic, Dirk Nowitzki, Mark Price, Chris Mullin. What up, Mully? John Stockton. I mean, just a lot of great talent in this league.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Until he starts knocking down some shots, I don't think the deficit's going to get this one.
nothing soft about the putback there.
And why Jansen, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Yeah, guys, but where was the box out? No excuse letting him roam that freely on the glass?
Outside, Beal looking to end his cold spell. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal
When talking about Bradley Beal, Greg, we're not just talking about one of the league's elite shooters. We're talking about one of the league's elite scorers.
And if you don't hear Beal mentioned in the same breath as some other NBA superstars, you should. He's capable of putting up a 50-piece on any given night. This is no specialist. This is an absolute superstar.
We all know, Chris, it's an honor to make the All-Star game, but for Bradley Beal, the 2021 game, I think, was extra special.
Yeah, Brad got to start for Team Durant and was close friends with Jason Tatum, but Bill started mentoring Jason from a young age. Both growing up in St. Louis and incredibly, both have become stars.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, they've carried out a great game plan in the paint so far, working it down low a lot and getting high percentage looks.
Yeah, and they've had a great start from beyond the arc as well. The three-point shot seems to be in rhythm. The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Shot clock at 6. There's 3-pointers off the mark.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him, but luckily his teammates have picked up the slack.
Here's Avdia. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game. The Celtics have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Schroeder looking around. It's tipped. Avdia with it, and it's Horford picking him up. And here we go, the Wizards fast break. Kuzma with the ball. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
For Washington, they had gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They went to Washington for their last meeting with the Wizards, and they came out with a win.
And they got the better of this matchup last time with their defensive pressure and the ability to force turnovers.
They had them in their heels the whole game. The intensity of their defense was the key factor.
Bruno Fernando's checked in for Williams. Last game for the Celtics, they pick up the win against the Trailblazers. Schroeder kicks to Horford. Whoops, they pick off the pass. In transition, here come the Wizards. Here's Kispert. And again, Washington, no good. And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for the Celtics. They host the Kings after this game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
He's got the hot hand right now. As long as he can keep getting open, they've got to keep feeding him.
Washington trailing. Beal deciding where to go with it. Kispert kicks to Beal. Just 5 to shoot. That's short off the rim.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
Here's Schroeder. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Schroeder's got the lead up to 4 now for Boston. Washington's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Gafford passes to Kispert. Shoots over Brown. The rebound by the Celtics, fresh from a win against Portland.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
Aggressiveness is everything, and they certainly played with a ton of it to get that win.
Kispert kicks to Beal. And here is Kispert. 8 points for him. Clock at 6. Avdia, the pass to Gafford. Bucket is good. Gafford's got 9 points.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Schroeder against Beal. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Clearly a foul.
That's his first personal foul. 3rd team foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's is a guy that shot below 70% last season. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Looking at who's out there now for the Wizards. Thomas Bryant is checked in for Daniel Gafford. Hachimura comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Kispert. Now, here's Avdia. He's covered by Brown. The kick out to Bryant. Dinwiddie wide open. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist. 10 points for him.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Richardson, good.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. And this will be his second and third shots at the line here. First free throw is good. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Wizards lead by 5. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Jason, still a close one. What do you think happened there in the first half?
Feeling all right. We got to do a much better job defensively. We're not where we need to be, especially on the defensive end, so we got to pick it up second half.
Yeah, we'll see if you're more connected in the second half. Thanks. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
For Washington, it was a challenging first quarter. They struggled to find an offensive rhythm or come up with enough stops and sunk into a 7-point hole by the end of the period. In the second quarter, however, they were not the same team, turning the game upside down. They played smart, energetic basketball and were able to blaze out to a 5-point lead. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Wizards.
You have to love a team that pounds you.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. So it's Boston now, trailing by 5. Beal and Avdia sharing wing duty. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Daniel Gafford. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. Dinwiddie passes to Gafford. The dish to Beal. Looking to get it going. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Schroeder. Dinwiddie with the rebound.
The D hanging tough and stopping what would normally have been an easy lay.
And Beal kicks to Dinwiddie. Over in the corner, Avdia. A 3-pointer off the mark. Celtics trail by 3. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Outside Williams. It's Brown on the wing. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Schroeder. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Schroeder's got 4 this quarter.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And for everything he provides on offense, Chris, Brown's defense is just as impactful.
Kevin strong, tough, quick twitch athleticism, and he plays with tremendous pride.
Here's Schroeder. Dinwiddie with some nice D.
He struggles with his finishes sometimes. I mean, it's kept him from being an elite player.
The wide open look here for Kuzma. No good on the 3.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Down low, here's Williams. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got 5 rebounds tonight. To the right side. Now, here's Avdia. Not a lot of room, and he gets the bucket. And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for Boston. It's a 5-point game. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his third personal foul.
And this is his third trip to the line tonight.
Shooting for Boston, Dennis Schroeder, taking 2 shots.
That's good from Schroeder. Kispert's checked in for the Wizards. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Wizards leading by 3. Dinwiddie outside. Passes it to Kispert. Offline with his 3. The Celtics have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Schroeder passes to Horford. It's tipped.
An average shot blocker. I mean, you want Kuzma to use his vertical more to redirect shots.
Here's Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam. Schroeder passes to Brown. And the rejection by Gafford. Now, here's Avdia. Guarded by Tatum. Kuzma kicks to Kispert. To the paint. Here's Dinwiddie. Good for his 9th make in just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen. Defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
Brown finds Schroeder to the middle. The kick out to Tatum. Driving the lane. Good.
Jason Tatum.
Tatum's got 5 points so far.
Robert Williams.
Refusing to let the defender alter his shot. Tatum's focus and drive, it's what helps him finish hard shots.
Out to the right wing. Here's Gafford. No good that time. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Inside. Here's Schroeder. The shot's good. Brown making the play. And now just a 3-point Washington lead.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
That's to Kispert. From outside, off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Schroeder dishes to Williams. Banked in off the glass. 15 points in the game.
You know, still a raw talent, but Williams does have a reliable inside game that continues to get better.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
Trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, they have to regroup and revisit their strategy at the defensive end.
So for the Wizards, Ryan is checked in for Boston. They have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10.
Jaylen Brown, shooting 1.
And for Brown, it's about consistently improving. We've seen flashes from him, but now it's time for him to meet expectations.
Brown against Beal. Dinwiddie outside. Shoots over Schroeder, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game. Neither team giving ground. It's the Celtics. They lead by a bucket. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter, what is still anybody's ballgame. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. On the court right now for the Celtics. Filling the perimeter slots are Richardson and Brown. Enes Kanter is out there with Horford, and it's Schroeder in at the point. Kanter, the pass to Schroeder. Nice ball movement by Boston. 4 on the shot clock. Cantor kicks it over to Schroeder, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile one block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Wizards making a switch here. Gafford's checked in. And a change for the Celtics. Williams, he's checked in for Cantor.
The defender all over him.
First team foul.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Celtics.
Their inside game has been great tonight. So much of their scoring has come from the paint.
They do, and you also see a lot of points have come off the dribble penetration. They've been aggressive on the bounce at attacking the defense.
And it's tied up with that one. Now here's Schroeder. Going inside, and the rejection by Gafford. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Here's Schroeder. He doesn't hit that one. Now Washington takes it the other way. Beal dishes to Dinwiddie. Pass to Gafford, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Schroeder passes to Horford. Back to Schroeder. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. And it's Williams with the ball for the Celtics. Schroeder passes to Richardson. Here's Brown. That one goes in. And the Celtics lead by 2.
Well, yeah, high IQ basketball from Richardson. Values the easy assist over a risky shot.
And there's the pass to Gafford. Kicks it to Beal. Back to Gafford. 5 to shoot. Beal against Williams. Here's Gafford. Rebound Boston. Williams has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Schroeder against Dinwiddie. Schroeder outside to the paint. Rebounded by the Wizards. They host the Clippers after this game. Dinwiddie passes to Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Schroeder with the ball. Now Beal defending. The 11-footer. Williams' shot is off. The Wizards have gone just 1 of 6 from the field to start the 4th quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. Gafford passes to Beal. To take the lead. The rebound by the Celtics. Brown's got 6 rebounds in the game. Schroeder finds Horford. Count that one. Horford's got his first points in this one.
Oh, he's a long and athletic big man. Horford's a dependable interior scoring option.
Washington calls timeout. And an area that's often underappreciated for Horford, he's a fantastic passer.
Nothing flashy. Great vision in the post or at the top of the key. And he just keeps it moving and finds the open man.
And the Wizards making a change here. Avdia's checked in. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Bruno Fernando's checked in for Williams. Williams comes in for Al Horford. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Richardson. And it's Pritchard in for Brown. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, during the break, I listened in to what the head coach of the Wizards was getting across in the huddle. He said, we're too concerned with their shooters right now. We've got to close off the inside. They are gutting us. He pleaded with his guys. Come on, let's take a stand. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Outside, Beal. And he's finally able to knock one down. Beal's got the game tied up here for Washington.
Oh, you love how Beal rises over the D. He loves out-muscling them at every turn.
And it's in there. Schroeder's got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, that's careless defense, though. I mean, he's one player you can ill afford to let run free. He just loves to be a money player in the fourth quarter.
Williams against Dinwiddie. Here's Kuzma. That one's not going to go. Nice D from Williams. The Celtics have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. And it's Schroeder missing. Washington shooting just 30% from the field here in the fourth. Dinwiddie against Schroeder. The Celtics shooting 40% in the fourth. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Schroeder's got the lead up to 4 now for the Celtics.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Avdia kicks to Dinwiddie. Drives to the hoop. Stolen. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. Here's Schroeder. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his 4th personal foul. First team foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Wizards trail by 6. Beal the pass to Dinwiddie. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
This is why they go to him. When the game is tight, he ups his intensity level.
Now a timeout called by Boston. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Dennis Schroeder.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Enes Kanter's checked in for Bruno Fernando. Horford comes in for Williams. And Jaylen Brown subbed in for Pritchard.
That's his 2nd personal foul. 2nd team foul. At the line for the Celtics, Dennis Schroeder.
And he can't get the first one.
2 shots.
He hits the second from the line.
Yeah, and their free throw shooting has really improved here in the second half.
Wizards trail by 5. Outside, Beal. To the middle. Here's Gafford. Some solid defense from Brown. And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Down low. Kanter dishes to Horford. And here's Brown outside. Nailed from three-point land.
3-point field goal.
Brown's got 10 points in just the second half. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Beal the pass to Dinwiddie. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Timeout.
Dinwiddie's got 34 points.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. And at this point of the game, getting a break here, important for the teams to regroup. And for the players, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. Get ready to play strong to finish off the game. Nesmith, he's checked in for Boston. Schroeder against Dinwiddie. Schroeder passes to Kanter, and Kanter throws it down.
When you pair Kanter's strong frame with his scorer's mentality, you get a guy that loves to dunk.
Now here's Beal. He's covered closely. Over Nesmith. Beal can't get it to go. Boston leading by 8.
2 minutes.
Schroeder outside.
2 minutes.
To the wing right side. 6 on the shot clock. And the layup's good off the glass. Schroeder's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jumper.
He gets it in there.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Schroeder against Kuzma. Tatum passes to Schroeder. Tatum trying to break free. And there's Schroeder. That's good. The assist by Tatum.
You know, some scouts thought Tatum had tunnel vision, looking only for his own shot. But he's more about team.
And Aaron Nesmith gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Beal. Over Nesmith. Beal can't get it to go. Celtics leading by 10. Here's Schroeder. 1:04 left here in the fourth quarter. It's up a 3. And they recover it. Cantor. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for Boston.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And with this win, they'll end up notching another victory for this year's campaign, win number 33.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series. And what a huge standout performance it was
for Dennis Schroeder.
His vision and his ball movement impressed me the most. A tremendous night for him passing the basketball. Other than a long line of big men who can drain the three, that makes him a very tough cover.
Schroeder outside. Offensive rebound.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Showing remarkable poise and focus throughout the game, a sustained effort across the board.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Jason. Congrats on the win. It was a slow start on offense, so what got you guys going in the second half?
You know, Coach told us we didn't deserve to make any shots. You know, we were too tense. We weren't having any fun. You know, we started having a lot more fun second half. Guys were smiling and cheering, and we had some shots.
Well, it's good to know that if you smile, you make shots. I'll keep that in mind. Congrats, man. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Chris Webber, Craig Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for being with us. So long, everyone.